You championed 3 points within this massive bill. Like it, hate it, happy, annoyed? Tell us.
Well, like any bill, there's good and there's bad in every one of them. The good thing about this, though, is we finally brought certainty and predictability to the American business owner and to the American individual, who in many cases has many of these tax credits or these tax preference items that they don't know what to do, whether it's Section 179 expensing for a small business. We finally have something that we don't have to look at year after year after year and make decisions on. So many of these extenders that we passed today have been around for 20+ years. They're just extended for a year, for 2 years. Now we have some permanency in them, and I think that's good for the American individual taxpayer along with the American small business owner.
Okay, so you put in a couple of parts of this bill. Number one, Information Reporting Simplification Act of 2015. Another one, Preventing Targeting at IRS, and core components from Stolen Identity Refund Fraud Prevention Act. Put that into plain English for our viewers right now. What's the most immediate benefit that we'd feel?
Well, the first one that's in there is a de minimis act, which really says, and many of your taxpayers and individuals get these 1099s for less than $100, and they have to refile a tax return, or they have to decide what they're going to do with those. Now, if it's less than the $100 de minimis amount, the banks won't be sending those out. Taxpayers won't have to refile tax returns. That's a real important one. Again, I was a CPA for 28 years before I came here. That just helps the American taxpayer, makes things simpler. The second one, of course, gets back to targeting. Now, if an IRS agent is caught targeting for political purposes, they can be terminated. That goes back to the lowest learner situation. Many taxpayers were concerned about that. And the third one really comes down to fraud and abuse. I had my own personal tax return that was, the identity was stolen. We have to make it easier for the IRS to be able to catch these individuals. Those pieces that were added actually change how the reporting of the W-2s is done, so they can actually be a little bit better proactive.
So you can't see this, but